Me not forward, me not freeze when the pressure come. Dark days gone fade when the blessing come. Move slow, mind sharp, keep the weapon come. Me rise up, elevation strong. Bad girl watching a pure ball love. Bad girl move like she sent from above. From the mud to the drum and the change from a world. Me not inner, but me still show love. Them big up, me still show love. Them big up, me level up. Release me now, I'ma grow through the frustration. Late night, turn man into revelation. Done river far outside blazing. Bad bitch, 5-star vacation. If you know a couple bands, if you want, you could take. Such a girl from Trinity, but her mother was here. She vibe on the side when we go to Jamaica. So I fuck in the bench, she a cook for me later. She a dime in her prime, but a dog me a care. I know why she a cry, all this love that I give her. Love her for you go, can you buy me a Benz truck? Love her for you go, can you buy me a Benz? Me not forward, me not freeze when the pressure come. Dark days gone fade when the blessing come. Move slow, mind sharp, keep the weapon come. Me rise up, elevation strong. Bad girl watching a pure ball love. Bad girl move like she sent from above. From the mud to the drum and the change from a world. Me not inner, but me still show love. Them big up, me still show love. Them big up, me live. Me not forward, me not freeze when the pressure come. Dark days gone fade when the blessing come. Move slow, mind sharp, keep the weapon come. Me rise up, elevation strong. Bad girl watching a pure ball love. Bad girl move like she sent from above. From the mud to the drum and the change from a world. Me not inner, but me still show.
One, two. Narrator who was talking about whenever he first signed it, he said, yeah, I told my mom that I'll be fine, I won't be far away, I'll probably be in like North Carolina or Texas. It was like, yeah, no, I ended up staying in Germany for about 4 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro, ended up going to the army for about 4 years. Like, don't worry, Mom, I'll be in the States. Go to Germany.
For 4 years?
For 4 years. I don't know, some people are fine.
He's already had one. They melted into one big gummy.
I feel it.
It's cool though.
Hey, man.
Oh, I gotta get a phone fixed. Hold on, camera. Let me fix the camera.
Yes, I was still having the same because I don't know what it's gonna do. Why don't you get yours? Oh, so sorry. I had to get. Where are? I had things sitting right here. I got pepperonis. Look right there. Look.
Mommy, look.
Here, I'll show you something. Take it out. Take it. I don't know why that's funny.
All right. Excelente. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Boom. Let me get everything rolling here. Everything seems to be going here. Let me get the music turned down. All right, good place to stop there at the end of this song. Welcome to the Justang Show, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, please follow and subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. We're going to have a really short show tonight. The reason we're going to have a really short show is I don't know what's going on. As you can tell, we've started our war with Iran again. And supposedly...
Yeah. Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Alice, you want to drop it in?
I want to eat it first.
What? No, you got to drop it. Look. Oh, it's like a potion.
You drop this in?
Oh, boy. I don't know what's going on. Supposedly, the U.S. has struck 170 sites in Iran over the past 2 days, I believe. It struck bridges, railways. At the same time, Russia is preparing to invade the Baltics and supposedly attack Poland. And we know that the reason for that, one of the primary reasons they're going to begin with, is they're going to need that land corridor, that Suwalki Gap that connects to Kaliningrad. I believe that we are approaching day X. Right now, all over mainstream news today is about a new plot to assassinate President Trump coming from Israeli intelligence, which means about nothing to me. I believe it's just a fan of the flame to try to get us engulfed in a wider war with Iran, which it looks like they're going to get. The strikes have intensified over the last couple of days. I do believe that we are getting close to the use of a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, long term.
I don't know who will be the first to use that nuclear weapon. At first, I thought it would be Russia. Then I thought it would be Israel. And then I thought it might be even us. A preemptive strike on Iran. But apparently, Israel's already had a nuke in the air, I believe, early. That was during the 12 Days War, perhaps. Obviously, it's called off. At the end of the day, we really don't know anything that's going on. But what I do know is that we're going to be facing food shortages. And right now, they're trying to... Oh, sweet.
Little finger projector. You put it on your finger.
Stupid.
That's cool.
I closed it, shook it up, and then opened it.
Oh,
No, it wasn't long.
you know.
What was it?
That
It
was
was
pretty
my
cool.
Oh, was it one of the candy things?
Yeah, see?
I've got sour apple foam.
Justin, we could literally get tiny pictures made of us.
Oh my God, you're right.
Put it in there.
Yeah, well, you were right.
Sour apple foam.
Come on.
You want more ready, nigga?
What is it?
Hello.
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 Give me a finger.
I'm gonna be drinking this.
Oh yeah, like a potion, a magic potion candy.
Finger in there.
Hey, Alice, no. Come here.
Pretty nifty there.
Stick your finger in there.
All right, here we go. You know what? Let's see if we can find a little bit of information to keep us updated right here. But right now, I'll tell you, I think that this is the moment. Probably need to get together with those that you're close with and make a plan. Yeah, I think it'd be a good time for plan making. All right, here we go.
Beer flavor.
Oh my goodness. No, it's not beer
I don't know what I expected
flavor.
it to taste like.
All right, let's see. I don't even know what's going on with this. What do we got here? I didn't even know anything was
and this is your Fox
poppin'.
News report. The U.S. agrees to
Sorry
continue
for all
peace
that.
talks with Iran.
Oh no, yeah, no, you good. I was just going to do this very, very briefly tonight.
Retaliatory strikes. The White House reportedly monitoring Iranian threats to assassinate the president. As
Oh, and of course, here we are with this.
Quote, kill Trump banners at a funeral for former Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The preliminary hearing for the man accused of assassinating conservative activist Charlie Kirk will resume September 1st. Prosecutors received Tyler Robinson. The judge will hear closing arguments and is expected to decide whether the case will go to trial. A stomach parasite is spreading across the country. Health departments in 31 states are reporting nearly 3,000 cases of cyclosporiasis. It spreads through contaminated food and water, causing severe gastrointestinal issues. Health experts recommend thoroughly washing or cooking. At least 12 people are now dead. Dozens of others still missing after a wildfire devastates southern Spain. Officials believe the blaze ignited yesterday, burning nearly 8,000 acres. Steep, dry terrain is making efforts.
I didn't even know about
to control
this.
the flames difficult.
But we really don't know anything. Let's go look at the map of the wildfires in the U.S.
Forever stamp. Starting Sunday, it will cost 82 cents, a 4-cent increase. In Washington, I'm Jillian Turner. Have a good night.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Way, look at him. Lord God. Well, pretty safe up here. That's weird. Jesus. It's interesting how many there are. It's how many there aren't in the other place. California. Summit Fire, it's 1,300 acres. Not too bad, not too good. Half acre, 10 acres, 25 acres. You got small ones here, man. 1,100 acres. 1,000 acres. And they're all over the damn place. Looky there. Well, that's something else. I do too. I do too. Those are fantastic. What's going on here?
Captain America.
Captain America.
Above you.
Above me. What?
Yeah, look. Above you.
Oh, it is. It is Captain America. Ah! Oh, God. Right in the eye. Oh. All right. That's enough, my guy. All right. Well, Qataris rush to save Iranian negotiations. Let's take a look at all this ridiculousness going on.
Mind-boggling videos that'll send you even deeper down a rabbit hole. But before we hop into that, go ahead and spam that like button right now so we can run our numbers up on the algorithm. And you ain't gotta think about it later. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that sub button too. Sub up. Join the fam. This is the most lit and active community on YouTube, period. Also, I saw all of your comments about the Dysigning goggles on the last video, so I went ahead and placed the order, and it says they'll be here in August. Maybe when I get here, we'll do a live unboxing or something like that. But with that being said, guys, let's hop straight into the video.
Yeah, Dolly Parton thinks she's slick. trying to sneak in those devil horns while telling Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift that they need to give her their firstborn child. Check it out.
Dolly, and I was just told that you two are making a donation of $2 million to my imagination library. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm blown away, overjoyed with that gratitude. Now, it's evident that you two have made giving back a key part of your lives, so, hey, will you have your firstborn? Can I have it? Because that is going to be one special baby. You know, the mission of the Dollywood Foundation is to drink.
Yeah,
so
that's
remember,
what this is
whether
talking
it's
about.
Revelation of the method or whatever people want to call it, these people have to tell you who they are.
And I've talked about
It's
revelation of the
what they
method
worship,
many
what
times
they
here
believe
on the
in.
Justang
So
Show.
they joke about it
You
all
would
the time,
know
but
if
they're
anybody
really telling
ever
you
was.
who they are. If you know, you know.
Hopefully this is just taken out of context, because I thought Dolly was one of the good ones, but she might actually be the wicked witch of Tennessee, how naturally she just threw up those devil horns.
If your name is Daniel William Schmidt, I will personally mail you this. It's an economics degree, one of the best in the world. You can get any job you want. I got a job in finance. I quit my job because I realized that we are living in a 300,000 year long experiment run by an advanced civilization, and all of us have metadata. If you take your full name and your date of birth, you can find your metadata. I calculated mine and I started crying because it was just so unbelievably accurate, and I realized that every single person has this, and that means we must be in an experiment. Every person is a different trial, and the civilization running this experiment is using this data to perfect their own society. And the point of this experiment is to see if human beings, given free will, can actualize this purpose. We all have an encoded purpose. At the top, you have God. God created what I call Civilization 1, and then Civilization 1 created the experiment we're in, which is us. So I'm working on a new civilization because I realized that my purpose is to create America 2, because America 1 has served its purpose. So please help me get rid of this degree, because this is America 1. Thank you.
Well, he must have discovered something big if he quit one of the most highly sought after jobs. I feel like this can go one or two ways. Either he's about to exit the matrix or enter poverty.
I believe in the Illuminati.
Who?
I don't care if the changes no plan. I just asked if you wanted to.
I can't tell if they're wearing a mask or not, but whatever it is, he would in his sheer discomfort, it seems like he knows the Illuminati is real from first-hand experience. It looked like he was having war flashbacks.
Maybe, I don't know.
On the condition that it'd be used to create parks for kids. Mr. Bland, who had lived his entire life in the area, would always talk about how the kids don't really have nowhere to play, so he just wanted to create a place for them. But although he even signed a deed dictating that his land would only be used for parks, just recently that land got sold to a tech company for $10 million in order to now build AI data centers on it. Basically what happened was, Mr. Bland first granted his land to the Texas Parks and Rec Foundation, but a couple years later, that foundation then granted the land to another nonprofit for them to manage instead. This nonprofit then gave the land to the city of Taylor themselves. 5 years after that, in 2008, the city for some reason sold Mr. Bland's land to the Taylor Economic Development Corporation for $15K. And just last year, the TEDC then resold that land to a company called Blueprint to create data centers. Since Mr. Bland's original deed was apparently just forgotten over time, locals in Taylor are now trying to sue to regain control over the land to continue fulfilling his dream of making parks. They've actually somehow been losing in court since I guess the tech company just has way more resources. And even though their city has claimed that data centers will be a positive for the area, locals are determined to keep fighting and are now appealing the case.
It's hard to say the people in power have our best interest at heart when they do stuff like this. Instead of building a park where the kids can play capture the flag, they would rather capture our data.
Mount Shasta reptilian base. And then I've also heard of Superstition Mountain. A lot of a high activity there as well. A lot of people go missing.
Yeah, I went hiking up through there and I left pretty quick. I just got my spidey senses went off, my neck started, and I go, there's reptilians here. I could feel we were being watched. I go, this isn't good. And I called on the higher beings to keep an eye on us, you know, till we got out of there. But you could feel the energies. There's definitely something based there that's not positive. There's places, you know, like the Bradshaw Ranch and Skinwalker Ranch, things like that, you just want to stay clear of. There's multiple layers of things going on. A lot of the land has been cursed because of what happened to the Native Americans. There's underground ET activity there, and they're not positive. You know, they're the negative variety.
Between all the UFO activity, the supposed Lemurian base, and all the reptilians, Mount Shasta sound like the Galactic Federation headquarters.
On the 33rd floor. On the 33rd floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. There's probably luxury condos in this building that they're renting out for $5,000 a month. Meanwhile, if you even sneeze hard enough, the whole building might collapse.
A shell casing in our Publix avocado.
Oh, no way.
Is that?
We just found a round in a
Well, it must be a cartel avocado.
We bought this from Publix yesterday. Today. No, it was yesterday.
We thought it was like...
I thought it was a stem at first.
We thought it was like a weird stem. There's literally a round.
Yeah.
I thought it was a nail.
A Publix avocado.
Should we dissect it?
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't explode.
Wait.
I mean, who knows? I've never seen a round in an avocado.
Wait a second. Why would that part be in there? I just thought about that. That's dumb as hell.
Is it gonna explode?
Hopefully not. We'll see. All right. Well, it looks like a normal avocado there. But here's our round.
Wait, is it gonna explode?
Hopefully not.
What do you mean, hopefully? Shut up. Is that rust? You don't have any open wounds, do you?
Oh, shit.
It's like sealed. Oh my god, look, there it is.
What the
Alright, avocado.
It's kind of stuck.
Oh, whatever, man. Come
the
on.
thing's like kind of sealed in there, but...
I mean, it's weird,
Here,
but...
my man has had a blood sugar issue, and he went to a vending machine in the Ford facility, and he tried paying with his card to get a cookie. $1.25 for a cookie. His card declined, or the machine didn't work. So he goes to another machine, taps his card, and gets his $1.25 cookie. Apparently, it was thought that the machine malfunctioned and gave him a cookie that he did not pay for. So the next day, he was brought in by security to the office with his union rep, and they accused him and said that he stole the cookie, and they fired him. He explained that he paid, so my man goes, and they said there's a security footage, it shows that there was no transaction, you walked away. He then goes and gets his bank statement to show that he did in fact get that cookie. He paid for it. He also had them confirm with the vendor that a cookie was purchased at that time using his card. Ford up, and they offered him his job back. He said, you. Because I can tell you this right now, my boy gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Big L for Ford and big L to the union. And these aren't even Ford's machines. This is a contracted machine. They have a contract where there's a zero theft policy, and that's part of the reason they have to uphold the contract. So you know what they did? They changed the policy that if somebody's accused of stealing something from here, that they get suspended first. I would assume a union wouldn't want you to get fired over a cookie because, number one, it doesn't look good for them if an employee gets fired over that. It's a bad look for them. And two, the guy might lose the case. He might not get any payout. You know, you don't know. He's maybe dragging through courts for the next 10 years.
If you've been working somewhere for 60 hours a week for 11 years, cookies should be on the house. They treating him like he stole a Mustang.
Bullshit. Oh, yeah, this is terrifying. Excellent. New fear unlocked.
I hope everybody here is okay, because I know I mentally wouldn't be able to handle a snake mommy.
Late in the Truman Show, somebody finally asks Christoph the only question that really matters. Why has Truman never come close to discovering the truth? And Christoph answers this question without even blinking. He could leave at any time. If he was absolutely determined to discover the truth, there's no way we could prevent him. And then there's the line that should be carved over the door of this entire video. Ultimately, Truman prefers his cell. For 30 years, this Christoph is right. There's no locked door. They didn't even spend money on locks. The budget went to making sure he would never want to check, which leaves the only question that was ever actually yours. And it's not whether or not the world is fake. Plato, the Gnostics, the entire Truman Show movie settled that that's not the question. The question is the one that Truman's entire life story is asking. And I want you to answer it. Do we even want the truth? Because the data on human beings isn't very encouraging.
I feel like a lot of people don't want the truth, because even on this channel, I see tons of comments of people defending the status quo or denying evidence.
Yeah.
Filmed without knowing. She signed the Meta Glasses deal anyway. And when you see what this deal is worth, it starts to make sense. Kylie Jenner has spent years talking about the trauma of being filmed without consent. But now she's the face of a product designed to record people without them noticing. And it's not hypothetical. Meta glasses have already been used to identify strangers' home addresses in real time using AI. The ACLU and 75 organizations signed an open letter calling Meta's facial recognition plans an unacceptable threat to public privacy. And in March this year, Meta was hit with a class action lawsuit after emerged workers were reviewing the footage captured by the users of the glasses, including private videos of people in bathrooms and more. Kylie was once worth $1 billion, and now she's at $670 million. Her sales on Dakota are declining. Her fashion brand went from selling out in an hour to $650K a month, which might sound for the Kardashians, the business case always comes first.
She went from speaking out against the paparazzi invading her privacy to being the spokesperson of the surveillance state. She sold out faster than the Super Bowl ticket.
Shut up.
I'm not sure how this happens, but it might be time for a new car because I don't even think a mechanic can fix dreadlocks coming out the exhaust.
A black magic death cult helped one businessman become the wealthiest man in the United States history, and his name? Cornelius Vanderbilt. The Commodore was worth more than the entire U.S. Treasury, but the one thing that he wanted, money couldn't buy. His favorite son, George, was the boy that he had groomed to inherit all of his wealth. Unfortunately, George had died at a very young age. So the Commodore took to sitting in blacked out rooms and paying two sisters to channel his son's voice to the other side. And tucked inside those messages from beyond were stock tips. But the funny thing is that he actually traded on every single one of those stock tips. But the women whispering these tips into his ears, the two sisters, weren't just his media. With the Commodore's money, she was about to do two things that no woman in America had ever done, and one of them she'd actually do from a jail cell. One of the sisters' names was Victoria Woodhull. She and her sister Tennessee blew into New York around 1868, out of the family traveling as con artists, claiming they could talk to spirits and heal the sick with their bare hands. So how did two penniless sisters reach the richest man alive? He wanted exactly what they were selling. Tennessee laid hands on him as a magical healer. Victoria claimed an ancient Greek spirit guided her every single word, and that guide, she said, had strong opinions about the stock market. Even though by today we would call this a scam, for some reason the stock tips kept working. In the gold panic of 1869, while grown men were wiped out in a single day, the sisters walked away rich. So in 1870, Vanderbilt invested in them and